Poetry Month. I'm Liz King. I'm the Humanities Librarian. I want to thank everybody for being here, especially the readers who volunteered their time to come and read to us. I love being read to, and I'm sure everybody else here does too. A couple of timekeeping or housekeeping. If you have cell phones, if you could please silence your cell phones, that would be great. And I know everybody would appreciate that. Thank you. And so I'm going to tell you a little bit about this series. This is called Lunch Poems. And so Lunch Poems was inspired by, I didn't come up with it myself, was inspired by Frank O'Hara's Lunch Poems. And in doing a little bit of research about poetry readings, especially Frank O'Hara's Lunch Poems, I found that UC Berkeley had a very successful series called Lunch Poems. And so I reached out to the English department to try and find some folks who would be wanting to participate, and I found someone, James Thomson, who'll be speaking a little bit later. And we also will be hearing from Emily Segoria later from the Learning Commons. And so between myself and James and Emily, we put this event together for you, and we expect to do this every semester. So stay tuned for more lunch poems. You can check out our website or our Facebook page, and we'll be posting whenever upcoming lunch poems are coming. This event is being recorded, and so we're recording this for YouTube, and we're also recording this for Hi Facebook. So be sure to say hi to Facebook when you're up here for probably our moms and dads who are watching.
We have 3 viewers.
We have 3 viewers. Hi, 3 viewers. I did tell a lot of people about this event, and they really wanted to come, but they were in class. So there's probably some people in class right now with headphones in watching these readings. If for any reason you don't want to be recorded, we won't ask you why, but we'll wonder. Just let us know, and we won't record your readings. And then please feel free to find us on Facebook later, find your reading, and share that with your friends or anybody that you want to see that. In the interest of time, what I'll be doing is letting the readers introduce themselves. And so James will introduce our first reader, and then Dr. Echeverria will be our first reader from the Modern Languages Department. And then after that, everybody should have a list of the order that they're in, and just please feel free to come up, introduce yourself, introduce your poem so that we can know what poem you're reading, if it's original or if it's one of your favorite poems that you wanted to share, and then read your poem for us. And please stick around when the poetry reading ends. Emily Segoria will be coming up and letting you know about further upcoming Poetry Month events at Alkek, and some workshops that we're having and some events that we're having. And she'll be telling you a little bit about the haiku box, which is making a debut appearance in the back. And so next, I'd like to introduce James Thomson from the MFA Poetry Program, and I've had the pleasure of working with him from the very start of this series. So give it up for James.
Hey everybody, my Facebook, 3 people, appreciate it. That's 3, in case you were wondering. Hi, my name is James Thomson. I'm a grad student in the poetry program here at Texas State. Really, I'm of no importance in the grand scheme of things, so don't worry about remembering me. But what I do want you to remember and know and ponder is that poetry is alive everywhere, but Texas State University has an abundance of it. Texas State has exceptional undergraduate students, informed by esteemed and oftentimes published faculty, who in turn inspire graduate students, such as myself and many others here today, to relocate or to extend themselves right here in San Marcos, Texas. So many of us are connected by the love of poetry, undergraduates, graduates, faculty. Yet the tragedy of this connection, I think, is that we, for the most part, very seldom connect all 3 of those things. We very seldom see all the synapses of poetry firing together on this campus. And this is what drew me to the lunch programs here, and what drew me to Liz and Alkek's idea of doing this once a semester, at least to start out. So of course, we all lead very busy and scheduled lives on this hill of academia, but the idea that we all, every single one of us interested in the art of poetry, can sit down around lunch for an hour in the library and celebrate that which connects us, this idea not only seems worth it, but also necessary. So, yes, I'm excited to be connected with every single one of you. I'm excited to be here celebrating poetry on my campus with poets on my campus, of which I wasn't aware of until today and until the next time we do this, I'm sure. I'm excited for these lunch poems and the way they connect us not only to poetry but to one another. While I wanted to equate this snippet of time that we have together today to something like gathering to celebrate a common family member's birthday, I must admit I've been to plenty of family members' birthdays that I was not excited about. Maybe I'll love them, but it's birthday parties. So I think our time here together is more celebratory than that. More celebratory than burning candles and a cake, because poetry is absolutely necessary, and I believe all of us who trust in that notion are absolutely necessary to one another. So thank you for being here, and I look forward to celebrating with you now and into the future. Undergraduates, graduates, and faculty, all as one. So now, without further ado, please welcome our first reader, Dr. Eshabarare. I apologize.